Sure. My name is Melinda Powelson. I'm the CEO of Shred Nations and Record Nations. I'm a mom. I have 2 amazing kids and a great husband and 2 cats, so we have a nice family life. And something that might surprise you is that I was an investigative reporter prior to owning the company. And what I've learned over the years is that the business is a lot like a great story. It's full of drama, ups and downs, and incredible characters throughout the whole thing. The company got its start out of my dad's business, Try Our Recycling. My dad's name is David Powelson, and he is a great businessman and was really a pioneer in the recycling and shredding industry. I got my start in business when I was a child because my dad owned a business. It was the largest recycling company here in Denver, and it taught me everything I know about business in an informal sense. My favorite memory is when my dad, my sister, and I, the day after Thanksgiving, went down to Try Our just to check on some things, and we pulled up and there was a whole line of cars waiting for their recyclables to be taken out and paid for. And so this is the beginning of my philosophy of working as a team. My dad unloaded the car, I paid everybody for their paper, and my sister, Andrew, who was like 6 years old, answered the phone all day long. And at the end of the day, my dad is a detail-oriented guy, and he measured the box of cash receipts. And we paid out over $1,000 that day, which was a ton of money in 1977. And I was so proud because I was within 4 cents of the drawer. So what it taught me was teamwork. It taught me about paying attention to details and about listening to customer demand. The store was closed, but since there was a line, we did what we could to make it happen. When I think about our company, the core values are focused in 3 areas: customers, partners, and our employees. For customers, we really want to be able to service a customer who has a few pages of shredding all the way up to hundreds of boxes of shredding. And what we try to do is when someone calls us is make the right match so that every type of referral is met. With regard to partners, what I really care about is when they get a call from us with an opportunity, that it's the kind of opportunity that they're looking for. We work really hard on the match. And as far as our employees, our core values are that this is a great place to work. We want to give people a chance to work hard, to play hard, and grow. It's obviously the people. The people are amazing. One of the things that I get to do as CEO is spend time with every one of our employees, and I get to have lunch with them and learn about their work ethics, what their goals are, and what their fun life is like. And so I can tell you for sure that we have great people who work here. One of the things that I really care about is that they work hard, that they're creative, that they're great problem solvers, and that whether we're doing really great or whether we have a challenge that we're trying to overcome, we come together as a team. There's a great philosophy in my family that says that we are better than me. It's one of the things my dad preaches all the time. And I really believe that. I think it's reflected in the way we work together and in my leadership style. Another thing that I really like is how we celebrate successes. We promote from within. We've had people here from the beginning, Cindy and Diane, and they're now vice presidents of the company, and that's a neat thing to see them rise to their potential. We also have people who have been here for 8 years, people who have been here for 5 years, and when you look at the whole group, I think over half the company has been here for at least 3 years, and I'm proud of that longevity, and it does allow us an advantage because we know how to work together so well. It's amazing how much the business has grown in the last 20 years, and it's fun to think back about it. In the beginning, we were a handful of people, like most startups, and it was a tiny little office, and Cindy, who is still with us today, was the only phone answerer. She would answer about 100 calls in a day, and at the end of the day, we were done. Now she manages a team of 13 people, and it runs around 7 days a week and 12 hours a day. Our customers are important. They're the people who are looking for services on the internet and need to find a service provider. So we do a very good job of taking everybody who calls here, whether they have one box of material or 1,000 boxes of material, we try to match them with the right service provider. And I think that's something that we do very well. What separates us is how efficient we do it. We have an incredible phone team that answers calls within a few seconds. We have a technology that allows us to take the call and route it to the partner in a matter of seconds. And it's led by the Amazon philosophy of the faster delivery, the better you are. And we follow that as much as we can. Our partners are absolutely the most important thing about the business. And our success is predicated on their success. So we work together to be a part of their marketing strategy. We know we're not the whole thing, but we certainly want to fit into as part of it to help them grow. One of the things that's really hard for independent shredding and record companies is staying relevant on the internet, because the internet changes all the time. In the case of Google, they change their algorithm almost every day. We have a great team of people here who are dedicated to following those changes, making sure we're relevant, and leading us through the ups and downs of the Google playground. There's this perception out there that we were two guys in a basement trying to make a buck, and that's never been the case. Even in the very beginning, there were 4 or 5 people who came to work trying hard to solve the problem of how to market on the internet for independent shredding companies and record companies. And that's what we do today, but we're now 40 people strong. When I think about how I want us to be perceived, we're a bunch of problem solvers. We're people with integrity. We're people who care about both our customers and our partners and delivering a great service. That's who we are at the core. And this is my very favorite question, because the future is so great. We have been studying our partners and what they need and trying hard to meet their needs. We listen to our customers every day and have a good idea of what they're doing. We have a team of people who are expert at working together and care and are passionate about where we're headed. So I don't know where we're headed exactly. We're going to add some new services in the next 5 years, and the future is nothing but bright. Just thanks so much for listening and your interest in Shred Nations and Record Nations. We're grateful to have your support and your interest. This is Melinda Powelson. I hope you have a great day.